Hey, we'll be starting now. Should be starting. A great job on that. We'll be going through all the units and stuff in a moment. Hey. Okay, let's start now. So, welcome to another live stream. So they released 2 units today. I was only really expecting 1 unit, but they decided to release 2 units. So we'll go over both of those, do a few summons at the end. I'll be going through like all the suggestions with the units, like is it worth getting the units or not, because there is going to be a summer unit probably anytime soon and a collab maybe, but collabs do take time for them to make, so maybe there's not one soon, I don't know, but there's definitely going to be a summer unit events at some point. We don't know when, but I'm expecting anytime soon. So let's go over the 2 units first. Now these are pretty good units, they're pretty interesting. One thing that's good that I like about this is the probability on this is pretty good. 0.8% chance for both units. Now this basically means you have like a 50% chance of getting a new unit, because it's a 3% chance of getting a unit, and 0.8% for 2 is like 1.6%, so basically half, which is pretty nice. So I'm going to go over the unit that I don't like the most. I'm going to go over the unit I like more second, which, let's go over her first. Now this unit, she looks pretty good, gotta say. Artwork is always amazing on this. So she's a sorcerer, doesn't have very high strength, but you could probably still make her a physical attacker if you want to. Nil to stun is pretty damn good. I like that because stun is really annoying. Very high ints, good mind 2. So her abilities, she's going to be an earth attacker unit. Now we do have Lilibet, so I don't know how good she's going to be compared to Lilibet, so yeah. Medium, long range earth combo attack, nothing else there, just a normal earth long range attack, it's alright. Skill 2 is also another earth combo attack around the units. Those are sometimes pretty nice skills. Skill 3, long range earth combo attack, chance to reduce earth resistance. I like when you have a chance to reduce resistance, it's always pretty nice. Now 2 of these skills, skill 1 and 3, are long range attacks. Skill 2 is around the unit, so she is going to be long range because she's also a sorcerer. She's mostly going to be for earth magic, but I personally don't see a use for this unit because magic is not very strong right now. The only units that I can think of which is actually good for DPS with magic is Lily. Anyone else just sucks pretty much, unless you're talking about arena, that's kind of different. But traits, some good traits here actually. Trait 1 is actually pretty damn nice. She could be a pretty good physical attacker too, maybe. Earth damage plus 40%, now that includes all earth damage, I'm pretty sure, because it doesn't say magic damage, with 40% is quite a lot. Earth damage cap plus 5,000 is great. That's a lot of damage cap for all earth attacks, I'm assuming, including special and everything. We didn't go over the special, we'll do that. Yes, another earth combo attack to all enemies. Chance to lower strength, defense, int, and or mind. That's pretty good actually. Chance to lower strength, defense, int, or mind. Depends by how much, but that could be pretty damn good. But if you've got debuffer units, then that's probably not going to be that useful, but still it's pretty nice. So also boost earth damage, whatever that means. Earth damage cap based on number of ally and enemy sorcerers excluding units, so max damage plus 25% and damage cap plus 5,000. So basically what this means is if there's more sorcerers in the battle, not including this unit, then she is going to have more damage cap and more damage. Now this is pretty interesting because let's say you max out this trait, right? That's an increase of 10,000 damage cap right there from this trait. But that's very situational because you gotta have a lot of sorcerers in the battle. So I don't know how much one sorcerer would give for a bonus of damage cap and damage. We're just gonna be testing really. But it is pretty nice, and let's say you kill the sorcerer, you're gonna lose that bonus, right? It could be good in arena, I don't know. In hard stages it probably won't be useful because there isn't many sorcerers, but you could, if you want, build a whole team of sorcerers, like have 4 units of sorcerers, and that could be pretty nice maybe, but sorcerers are mostly for magic. Some are for debuffers and stuff like that. Some are physical attackers. You could make her a physical attacker, could be pretty good. She can get some pretty high damage cap, especially with that trait. Now trait 2, when earth attacking, chance to inflict extinguish 8, that's a word, debuff, so that's a new debuff. It's in here when we go over the skills. I'm pretty sure it should be here somewhere, maybe. I think it says here anyway. Lose HP when using skills, so I'm pretty sure it's another thing where you lose HP when you use a skill, but it does more damage. I do like those, they're pretty good. Because you probably have enough healing if you got Proud Force, so that's pretty nice, more damage. Great. When using skills too, so she is kind of like a hybrid magic and physical attacker. Kind of like Lilibet. Is she better than Lilibet? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. When attacking enemy with that debuff, I don't want to say it anymore, then plus 40% damage, that's pretty high damage increase actually. That's when attacking them, so that it does include magic. So that's actually pretty nice. And a chance to absorb 7% of damage dealt as HP, so she definitely does seem very close to Lilibet in my opinion. But something about this does seem like she's stronger right now. She is a unique unit, but at the same time, kind of similar. So pretty good traits there, definitely very good. Some high damage here. Seems like she can get a lot of good damage increases and damage cap. So let's go over the skills, and we'll go over the pave equipment and stuff after we've gone through everything. So she's got God here, which is always nice to have. Pretty good. I mean, she can be a healer if you want to. Now she's got 3 different earth magic skills for whatever reason, but Tornado, Storm, Grand Cross is they're not that great. They're alright. Tornado Storm can be super annoying, very annoying. Don't like it in arena. It launches you in the air super high. You can't get to the ground. It just sucks. I don't like that. Nether Tempest. Now this is really good magic. It is on Lilibet too, so this is a very good earth magic. So she can be a pretty good earth mage, I guess. But she has no other elements, so if you have someone like Zekus or Lagrabos, they can have every single element, which is most likely going to be more useful than just a unit that has 1 element, but you know, it can still be pretty good though. Now these skills here, I do like these a lot. Giga High Drain, all enemies minus defense of 35%. I like these. And Lotasma is great too. I wish there was one here that was all enemies strength minus 35%. That would be great too, but you know, I guess we've got to live without it on this unit. Giga Weak is also really good too, but not as good as ones from collabs, you know, they do better. But that's on all enemies, so that could be pretty nice. Advanced Magic Circles, pretty nice, I guess. Not really a big deal. Now, she doesn't have any strength increases because she's supposed to be a mage and she has very high strength. So, if you want her to be a physical attacker, then you're going to want things like Thaumaturgy Ring, skills like that. So, Magic up max, Arcane up 3 and 4, pretty nice. Instant MPs. I like these Arcane ups, they're pretty damn good. Hey, how's it going? We're just going through the units right now. We just started recently, so you haven't missed very much. She has critical up to Wish she had critical up 3, that would be pretty nice, but critical up 2 is still nice to have. No Proud Force though, so you're going to want that on her too. House of Ruin. Now this is not new, it has been on a few other units. Add God type to user and dark attacks from enemies. Minus 20%, it's pretty nice to have that. God type to user. Kind of, I don't know what I think about that. That could be good though, because you know Degruk has the charisma, which increases everyone's stats if they are God type. So this could be a pretty good team, don't you think, of all the 4 God of Ruins, or the 3 good ones anyway, because the other one is pretty old now. 3 auto skills here are pretty good. Auto aura is great, continuous effects, recast is great, and also heal. Very good skills there. Very nice to have because they take a lot of SC. So yeah. Earth boost. She doesn't have Earth high boost, so you can put that on her. I think it's on a arc, I don't know. Should be. Earth mega boost. More Earth magic damage cap. Pretty good. And more Earth damage, magic damage. Earth critical. Magics have a chance of criticals, pretty nice. Always like those. Now you also got Earth attack raise 2 and critical raise. I do like these ones here, even though I don't think they increase damage by a lot, but they're still nice to have because they're a lot of SC, so they're still a good bonus that they're on here. And critical raise 2 instead of 1 is great. Goddess Kiss, now this is like really good. I'm glad she has this, because Goddess Kiss is so good. So if you can increase her physical damage by a lot, by Thaumaturgy Ring and stuff like that, then her normal attacks are going to do quite a lot of damage, which means she's going to get a lot of MP, which means she's going to spam even more magic, so great skill. Movable object, also nice to have it. I don't usually put it on mages units, so it's good that she has it already. And high level magic chance, pretty good. And magic aura. These skills here, they're a lot of SC, so a lot of SC saves skills right here. Pretty damn good, actually. Beast Alliance, don't really care too much about this, because if at least 2 allies have it, if they do put these on quite a lot of units, then it could be useful because you actually get the benefit. I don't put it on units because it takes so much SC, it's not worth putting on anyone. Extra weakness attacks also pretty nice to have. During a killer or slayer or attribute weakness, she doesn't have any slayer skills, so that's kind of useless, but attribute weakness, she's only earth, so this is going to be very limited, but it's still very nice to have it. Now I'm pretty sure these 2 skills are new. Divine Winds, battle start, minus 20 attribute resistance debuff on all enemies, that's pretty nice. Thunder damage taken buff, minus 35%, that's pretty interesting. Thunder damage taken, minus 35%, so I can't think of many enemies that are actually thunder attribute attacks, but it's still nice to have that extra buff, so could be a good support maybe, but very nice. You can see here she is a attacker unit, but she does have debuffs and support skills with it, which is what they seem to be doing with a lot of units right now. I'll go over the paid equipments after I've gone through the units and the arc. I would say the armors are not very good because you're going to want to have dual wield on both of them. Unless you want to build this unit as a mage, then you might not want to have dual wield, but I kind of want her to be a hybrid mage and DPS physical attacker. They do have, there's 1 good accessory and 1 weapon. We'll go over those later. They are pretty good though. Mind Pierce. When magically attacking, chance of half the enemy mind and deal damage. I do like this. This could be useful in arena because, you know, people like to run Thuria in arena a lot, like all the time, so. And they build her with a lot of mind, so this is going to be pretty useful here. So overall, I'm actually quite surprised because she has a lot of skills that save a lot of SC, but she is very limited on uses because she's only Earth Attacker and Earth Mage, and we've already got Thuria, we've already got Lilibet, so we don't really need her. But the banner does have both of the units on rate up, so if you're trying for one of the units, then she's still nice to have it, but not worth going just for her, but if you do get her for cheap, then still definitely worth building her. I do have Lilibet, so I don't really need this unit, but she's still very nice to have. It looks very cool too. So let's go over the unit that I'm most excited about. Baran. He's very good, in my opinion. They did rate him quite high, so let's go over him now. He's a soldier. Artwork again, pretty amazing. Like it. Kind of reminds me of Bayland in some way, but HP is quite high, strength very high, and defense too is pretty nice. Decent mind as well. Nothing else interesting here, but pretty good stats. Abilities. So skill 1 is just a normal combo attack. He is non-attribute unit, which means he's going to be very good at most content ever. So I like non-attribute units, they're very good. Skill 1 is nothing interesting, but just for damage there. Skill 2, frontal medium area of enemies for a combo attack. You pull in enemies for an attack. I do kind of like those, they're pretty good. No, not inflicting anything on these two skills though, but skill 3, very good skill, because pull in front medium area of enemies for a combo attack. So I think you're going into the enemies or you're pulling them into you. Either way, this skill name is actually the same as one of Lilibet's skills, so that's kind of funny because, well, yeah, it is a combination of both units. But a chance to apply curse or silence, I do like that. Curse / silence probably means it can only inflict one, it can't inflict both, but at the same time, but it's still very good. I do like those skills. Curse, silence means if you have both of them inflicted on a unit, that means they can't use skills and they can't use magic. I'm pretty sure that's what they are. So his skill 3 is very good. In my opinion, I do like his skill 3 the most. His skill 1 and skill 2 is nothing special, but they could inflict some good damage. And everything here is non-attribute. His special skill here, powerful combo attack against all enemies. Another non-attribute attack, everything is. Apply physical attack damage plus 20% buff to unit. And recover 15 seconds of ST. Now, a decent special, nothing amazing, but I'm glad it's not just a attack that deals damage, it does something on top of that, which is physical damage buff of 20% and recover 15 seconds of SCT, which is of all skills. It's not amazing, but it's still nice to have that, so you're going to want to use that special. Very good skills, mostly skill 3, I like that one the most. Let's go over the traits now. Now these are pretty good too. Trait 1, probably the best one. Non-attribute damage cap plus 4,000. Not 5,000, but 4,000 is still very good. And you can see when we go over skills, he actually does have quite a lot of damage cap increases, I think. I'm pretty sure he does have good damage cap increases. About 6,000 or 7,000. I think it's 6,000, I don't know, we'll see. No attribute damage increases as remaining HP decreases, so when you have less HP you do more damage, and the maximum is 50% when you're below 10% HP. Now I don't usually like these skills because most of the time you're going to be at full HP or just below, so it's still a nice bonus though to do more damage, but I would have preferred something like a plus 40% damage increase all the time. That would have been a lot better, I know, but it's still nice to have that. So trait 2, when using a skill, can't be interrupted by most attacks. Really annoying actually. Not being interrupted by most attacks to me sounds like arena. So yeah, when physically attacking, chance to absorb damage dealt as HP, so this unit also has that. I do like those skills a lot. Absorbing damage, they do seem to absorb quite a lot, because let's say it's absorbing 10% and you're doing 10,000 damage, then that's going to be 1,000 you're healing, which is a lot. That's quite a lot. So very good traits. Let's go over the skills. Now there are some more unique skills on this unit than the previous one. The previous one had a lot of SE saved skills, but not very many unique skills. But this unit is a bit different. This new magic skill, Runitation, I'm going to say that. Recover 10 seconds of SET when casting skills. Temporarily consume some HP for plus 25% skill damage, so very good there. You can use this whenever you want, and it will recover 10 seconds of SET. Now that's pretty interesting, but you do need the MP for it. And I think there's something here that auto casts it at the beginning of the battle too, later on, so very good skill there. It is unique to this unit too. Attack up max is nice to have. He's also got Fighting Spirit 3 and 5 instead of 4. It's 5, so very good. Going to be a lot of strength and HP. I like those skills. Critical up 2, still nice to have that. You're going to need Proud Force, definitely. Yeah, Advanced Aim Vital is also nice to have. I don't put this on units because I feel like you don't want to focus on critical damage, you want to focus on normal physical damage because that's going to be more reliable than relying on a crit. You know, it's going to be overall an average of more damage if you focus on physical damage instead of crit damage. He's also got Household of Ruin, which means he's also going to have a God type, which is going to be pretty good with Degrug. You could use Degrug with these two new units and that could be a pretty decent team. But at the same time you're going to need, none of the units have buffs really, but Degrug's Charisma does have a buff increase of defense and strength and whatever. So that could be an interesting team, but I don't know how good it will actually be. Weapon Break. When attacking with a skill, chance to inflict physical damage, debuff. I like these a lot because it was on V. The main reason why I like him is because of this. Debuffs like this, making them take less damage from physical attack damage is pretty damn nice. Well, more damage. I'm pretty sure it's a unique skill, but we have had skills like this before. I like them a lot. That's all I can say about that. Life Brave is also nothing new, but it is pretty nice to have. This will stack with his trait, right? Because his trait goes at a maximum of 50% when at low HP, and then he's also got this one which is another 50%, so if he's at low health, just stay away from him because he's going to do so much damage and probably wreck your day. So keep that in mind. If he's at low health, then stay away from him, or just try and kill him as soon as possible. You don't want him to be at low health. Yeah, I haven't done any summons yet. We'll be doing a few later. I don't want to do too many summons, even though this unit does look pretty damn nice. Both units do look nice, but I'm gonna say the free-to-play players should definitely save instead, but we'll go over that in a little bit. Auto protection is nice to have, it's continuous. I do like these auto skills, auto critical and auto haste. Now he doesn't have auto brave, which I would have liked, but still nice that he has these. Life brave, I guess, if they put that instead. Or auto protection, any of these pretty nice. Fury, even more strength when close to death. Why? I don't know. Very situational, but still very nice to have it there. No attribute attack raise 2 is great. He doesn't have attack raise 1, but having 2 instead is more damage. And he has critical raise, which is great. A lot of SC saved there. Pose of Glory, I do like these. Pretty useful. Strong Remedy. Now I'm pretty sure this skill was on the unit I don't remember the name of. Zleorg. Pretty sure he had this. Regenerate MP and boost skill recovery while affected by a status element. Yeah, Zleorg definitely had this skill. But it's still pretty nice to have it, but not great, but still nice. Piercing and a lot of skills down here which I knew was interesting. Piercing is, I like this skill a lot because chance to reduce enemy defenses, so that could be good against Ruto. Piercing's great. Shockwave is also very good, I like this. because Guard is very annoying. Now, I just noticed here he has Sword Boost and Sword Mega Boost, which I'm hoping they put a Sword Mega Boost on a UR arc in the future, and I hope I get that arc. But Sword Mega Boost is really good. More physical attack damage and damage cap. Now you can also put Sword High Boost, which is another 30% damage. That's pretty nice. And you don't need Trishula on him, so what other weapon are you going to equip? You could either have 2 swords or a sword and something else, I don't really know really. Anything you have is good. Probably 2 swords would be nice. There's some pretty good swords out there. It's also got ultimate boost. Power of specials. Nothing special there. I have to say that. Sharp Eyes, I like this. I usually put this on a lot of physical attacker units, so save SC right there. You could try and put Goddess Kiss if you want, but I don't see a good reason to. Only for the Sharp Eyes though. He's also got Beast Alliance, so the other unit also has Beast Alliance. I don't remember if Degrug has Beast Alliance. If they do, then that means these 3 together could be pretty damn strong, because then they get a 10% increase of all those stats, and also the Charisma boost, because it could be some pretty high stats right there. Now these skills down here are all new, all these 4 skills, I'm pretty sure they're new. Blade Breach, when physically attacking enemies who have a status element, chance to deal an extra attack. Now, I've heard a little bit about this, not too much, but I heard that this skill is actually pretty damn strong, because the extra attack is like 120% of your damage, which I'm pretty sure that's what I said in Discord, but I think this skill is pretty damn strong. So, and when they're inflicted by status elements, so with V, he inflicts a lot of status elements, so this could be pretty nice. I do like status elements units, they're very good. Vampiric Drain. Vampiric Drain just sounds like a really very deadly skill, because it sounds like more leeching HP, doesn't it? Yeah, I do enjoy doing these streams, and I'm glad people find them useful. I just like to go over all the units and stuff. Anyone that I help along the way is always nice. If anyone has any questions, then just let me know, because I'll always answer everything as long as it's not a stupid question, you know. Vampiric Drain. Upon defeating an enemy, apply a strength buff to the unit. Very good actually. I don't think that would stack with Brave, so I guess that's why they didn't put Auto Brave on him, because he has this instead, which is 35% buff to the unit. When defeating an enemy, that's actually pretty good, because let's say you're in a hard stage and the boss is spawning a lot of enemies, then you're probably going to have this strength buff on almost all the time, which is great. But if you're on a hard stage that only has the boss and no one else, then this won't be good, because it's not going to ever be active unless the boss is dead, so. But it's still a very nice skill, especially in Arena 2. I don't know how good of a Arena unit he's going to be, but I don't think he's going to beat Nero, because Nero is basically the best Arena DPS right now. I don't know why he's so crazy in Arena, but it just happened. Deadlands. Yeah, starting off in this game is quite hard, because there's a lot of information to take in, and also a lot of stuff to do in the story. There's a lot of secrets and stuff involved, and building units is very involved, because there's a lot of stuff that goes into building units, since there's so many skills. And one thing I like about this game the most is you can basically customize the unit any way you want to, which is why it's so fun. Deadlands. When physically attacking an enemy close to death, physical damage plus 30% and low chance to insta-kill. I don't like this one, because when they're close to death, which I guess that could help though. Let's say you're in Arena and you're attacking a Theria. The Theria is almost dead, right? This skill will be active. Which could be pretty damn good. and chance to insta-kill but excluding bosses and arena. I feel like that part should be active all the time, because there's quite a few units that do have it insta-kill active all the time, which is decent. I do like insta-kill, it can be very good on the god stages in story. Now this one here, I have very good skill here because Zero Theorem, I think I said that right. Battlestar also casts Reunite with whatever, auto cast this skill here, which means you recover 10 seconds of SCT at the beginning of the battle, and also that extra plus 25% skill damage, and also more no attribute damage cap, which means he's got 3000 right here and another 4000, which means he's got 7000 damage cap increase, which is a lot actually for a unit. Usually on average a unit would have a 5000 damage cap increase, so 7000 damage cap increase on this one unit without anything else is pretty damn crazy. That's the one reason I like this unit, is because he has a lot of damage cap increases and can put out a lot of damage because he's got some pretty good skills right here. So I do recommend to try for this unit, but at the same time, if you're free to play, don't worry about it because there's going to be collabs and summer events soon. If you don't have Rem, then this unit is going to benefit you a lot, so you're going to want this unit. But I do have Rem and Lilibet, so I don't actually need both these units, but I still do want this unit because he is very strong. Compared to the other unit in this banner that came out, he is the superior unit in my opinion. He is the better unit because he's no attribute. He can be strong against a lot of stages, but one thing I don't like is he has 0 Slayer skills, no Slayer skills at all, which kind of sucks in my opinion. But I guess that means hopefully they put more skills based on damage, which I think they did. So overall, pretty damn good unit. Both units here are very strong, but I do prefer Baran instead. He is, in my opinion, the better unit out of the two. But if you get either one of them, then that's always great. Now let's go over the SSR arc real quick, because there's not much go over there. I haven't looked at the Arc Keeper rewards, don't know what it is. But the attributes, people have said they made this arc just for Ruto to make him even stronger, but I don't know about that. Maybe. Probably because of the skills there, but attribute, Battlestar, all skills recover 5 seconds of SCT. If you're equipping an armor, then recover an extra 5 seconds, which is nice. Become less likely to faint, oh great. When HP is at least 50%, become more likely to be targeted, and when HP is 50% or less, then defense and mind plus 30%. Now, I don't know if you're going to use this arc attribute on Ruto in Arena. I would say probably not, because I think there's better arc attributes probably. There's a decent attribute, but doesn't give any damage increases, it's only for survivability and more SET, so you probably won't use this on a hard stage unless the hard stage is to do with the boss doing a lot of damage to you. Maybe you want it, but nothing crazy about the attribute there. Still nice though, decent. Yeah, I'll go over the paid gear after this arc, which will be very soon. So this arc has some decent skills here. Durability is new. Grand Fort is actually pretty nice too, and armor high boost is crazy. Durability, movement speed is lowered, but physical damage taking is minus 10%. Why'd they make that skill? I don't know if Ruto already has it, but if he doesn't, then that means you can put it on Ruto and it's going to be even more damn annoying. So that's that. 9 SC though is quite a lot. So that's mostly for tank units. Grand Fort is also very nice. I don't think this is on a arc already, but defense plus 35% on an ally. I do like these skills because it's 35% instead of 20. In my opinion, definitely worth it. Armor high boost also going to be very good on Ruto because I don't think he has that. Armor high boost when armor is equipped, defense plus 20%. Damage taken from bosses plus minus 10%. Well, could be good on Kyle, maybe, but in my opinion, Kyle DPS is better with dual wield. So some decent skills here, but nothing good for DPS units. Now the Archive reward is an armor. Interesting. A lot of defense and mind, pretty good. Attribute plus 10 to dark. Recovery magic power plus 15%. And magic casting speed plus 15%. Now this is interesting. Think about this though. You put this on a tank unit, and you put God Heal on that tank unit, like Ruto, and that means he's going to have faster recovery magic casting speed, so the God Heal is going to cast even faster, and it's going to heal for even more. So I don't like the idea of that, meaning it is pretty strong. So a very good Archive reward, but situational too. Could be good in arena maybe. But yeah, those are the units and arc. Overall, I do like both the units. Baran is definitely the better unit in my opinion, but Rabbala is also very good. The arc is pretty good, it's in the permanent gacha pool, so don't worry about the arc because you can get it anytime. So let's go over the paid equipment now. So there are some decent things in the paid equipment. Nothing amazing. Where is it? I think it's here. Yeah. So there's 2 armor, which kind of useless. Let's go over the armors then, because I don't really like them. So armor for Baran. You wouldn't want to use an armor on Baran because he's a DPS unit. So you don't want this armor at all because he's going to do less damage because you want dual wield. But let's still go over it anyway. More SCT recovery speed by 10% and continuous magic barrier effect. If you wanted him to be a tank, this could be pretty nice. But he's mostly going to be on doing DPS physical damage, so you don't want this at all. There's no reason to get this unless you want him to be a tank, which is probably not a good idea. And the other armor here for Rabbala is pretty much the same thing, but it's a decent armor actually compared to the other one. Earth attack damage plus 10%. Continuous MP regeneration effect. Now that is a good trait, right? But it is an armor, so you're only gonna want this armor if you want her to be a magic unit. If you want her to be a physical DPS, then don't get the armor because you're gonna want dual wield. So what I would, if I had this unit, what I would do is I would make him a hybrid of a magic DPS and a physical DPS, so I wouldn't use this armor because I would have dual wield, because dual wield is so good, you know. So I don't see a good reason to use this armor unless you want her to be a good mage. Yeah, 1% MP regen, 1% MP, so let's say you got 100, then that's 1. I guess alright. Nothing crazy, 1%. If you had 1000 MP, that'd be good, but still 10. Nothing crazy. The 10% damage is good. Now, let's go over the more interesting paid things here. The weapon for Baran, decent strength, also adds defense and mind. Trait is very good, no attribute attack damage plus 10%. I do like that, that can be very good. Chance for special to deal critical damage. This is a very good sword, but keep in mind, there are a lot of good swords in this game. And there are definitely better swords than this, like the sword from the Zeliog fight is better than this. If this sword did add a plus 1000 damage cap, then it would be worth using, but it's still good. It's just there's other swords that you can use instead, so this isn't necessary for him. But if I did get him, I would probably get this sword anyway. But free-to-play players, don't worry about this sword because there's better swords out there still. I do like it though. Now this accessory, it's the only accessory here for Rabbala. This is very good in my opinion. Adds MP by 50 is quite good, and defense. Earth magic attack damage cap plus 1000, so that's only earth magic damage cap, so I'm kind of thinking here. Continuous protection effect 2. Continuous protection. I'm not gonna say anything about that, but Earth magic attack damage cap plus 1000. That's only earth magic, so you could put this on her if you want her to be a good earth mage. but also think about it. You might want to put on accessories that increase casting speed instead. So you might not want this, and she's not gonna have very good earth magic damage because she doesn't have double hits like Lily, but still she could still be very good. But there's better accessories again, especially casting speed. I would say is more important. She does have. I don't know if she has auto recast. Yeah, she does. I haven't tested it, so you might want at least one accessory with casting speed. If let's say she doesn't need them, then this accessory could be pretty good. But at the same time, if you're building her as a hybrid, physical and magical DPS, then you're probably gonna want one accessory that increases skill damage and something else. This accessory could be pretty good. Yeah, I would say if you have both units, I would say the best thing to get is this weapon. But again, you don't need it because there are better swords out there. But it could mean that you could save a good sword for someone else and just use his page sword. Protection means the unit takes less damage from physical attacks, which is pretty nice. So yeah, that's all the paid equipment here. I would say the best things here are definitely the sword and the accessory. The best one here is probably the sword, because of the 10% no attribute attack damage. That's the main reason. And the 1000 damage cap here is very nice. If it was earth attribute attack damage, then that would have been very good because it would include physical damage, but it doesn't, so that's why I'm kind of thinking it's not that great. But it's still a very nice accessory to have if you're building her as a mage. If you're not, then you have no reason to use it. So I guess we've got to do summons now, because I've gone through the units in Arc. Took a little bit longer than used to because 2 units instead of 1. I don't want to go too hard on this because at the same time I don't need them that badly, but they are still very good units. I want Baran the most, but I have Rem already. I would say I don't know which one would be better, either Lilibet or the other unit, Rabbala, because Lilibet is a very good unit. Because if I go look at her, she's got some very good skills here. I guess she's mostly physical damage. I guess she can be a mage too. Yeah, if you hit the damage cap, the damage increase is useless, but you always want as much damage as possible because you don't always hit the damage cap because it's not that easy. But if he does have enough damage, maybe he can. But I still say the sword is definitely worth using. Yeah, the science magic will definitely work. The earth science magic could be pretty nice and annoying, but where's the other unit? I don't know what I'm looking for anymore. Alright, Rem. I would say if you have Rem, you probably don't need Baran, because she is still a great unit and she has Slayer skills. And yeah, I don't need these units that badly, but I'm gonna still try because they're nice. Let's go with the step gacha first. 20 pulls here. But yeah, that earth science and magic is one of the, I think it's the fastest casting magic in the game. So what you could do if you wanted to is put that magic on her and then just spam it. That was just 2 pulls, we're just getting started. We're not going to go that far though. Because these units are not meta changing, so they're not that important. 3 pulls here, and the next one's 5. Yeah, I've had some pretty good luck lately actually, so I really don't expect to get anything good here. I'm still working on a few units, a gold. I'm hoping to get something new. I'm still missing the SSR arc from the Medine banner because I didn't get that one. Red. Give me a unit. 2. Something new. The arc is not what I was expecting. I'll take it though. That's kind of disappointing, really. That's fine. This arc is still nice to have, I guess. I don't care for this arc at all. I don't have any tank units. I wish that unit was one of the new units because it's over a 50% chance of getting a new unit if you get a unit. So I'm really... That's not very... That's fine. I don't need that arc. I don't have Ruto. So that arc is really useless for me. I'm not going to use it. That's nothing. You get 90 souls for each of them there. That's nice. You know, I could go 300 pulls and pity one of them, but I don't want to do that. Free temple here. Let's go. See what we get. I would be really disappointed if I get another new arc, a dupe, instead of a unit. I'm hoping for a new unit. At least a red. That's an arc. Why is it an arc? I don't want an arc. Well, there you go. Well, there's still one arc I don't have. That's fine. That's not fine. I don't need these units, but I still want them. They rated Baran 10 out of 10, so I'll still do a few more. The paid version though. If I did get Baran, would I go for his paid weapon? Maybe. Well, I'm saving most of my crystals for the summer units in case it's very strong. And I'm also saving for a collab at some point, hopefully. Come on, give me some, if I get one new unit, whoever it may be, I will be happy with it. I guess I should not complain because I got one of the arcs, but I am complaining because that arc is the one thing I did not need. Another red. Don't give arc. It's a unit. Please be a new unit. Gimme. It's not. Give me something new. It's only one red. Oh damn it. A Gorm. Okay, fine, another one. I've had bad luck like this before. This is bad. This one's bad. We're skipping this one. I told you. Yeah. So I've done 40 so far. This banner lasts for 27 more days, 18 hours. So I've still got the daily gacha pulls, so I've got to keep that in mind. Also this banner too. Yeah, you say that. I was thinking this earlier. Yeah, the chances are really good. That's why I'm not gonna get them, because the chances are really good. You know? I'll do like one more 10 pull after this, and then I'm saving the rest. And I mean it. Yeah, there's a lot of lucky people. It's really a kind of alright, I guess. Come on. I'm only doing one more temple after this and I'm done. Unless I get a unit now, which is not gonna happen. Give me more than one. It's not. Give me something new then. Something new. Give me... Yes. Yes. Baran is the one unit I wanted. This is great. Okay. I am Baran of the Four Lords of Ruin, Lord Advocate of the only true one, whatever. Okay, I'm not doing any more pulls. Yeah. Well, thanks for that. A very good unit. This is the one unit I wanted. I'm glad I got him instead of the other one. I'm not going to do any more pulls because chance of getting the other one, I guess it's the same as normal, but I'm going to be building him in my own time like usual. Yeah, massive claps. Okay, let's just have a look at him real quick. I got the Ark and Baran. Chances of getting dupes in this banner are actually pretty high. The chances of getting a unit is 3%. The chances of getting one of the two new units is 1.6%. So I can say they definitely increased the chances of this banner. Where is he? Where is he? There he is. Yeah, thanks for coming. I'll be ending this soon, but let's just go over him a little bit. So, one thing. Actually, I'm gonna have a look at the swords I have right now. If I don't have two swords that I can use, then I'm gonna get his paid sword. Yeah, I got the new Ark, but the new Ark is, to me, it's very useless because I have no tanks. I don't use tanks, I don't have Ruto. But I do have Kyle, but I use him as a DPS, so I have dual wield. So he can equip axes for whatever reason, and swords. I'm gonna see if I have two swords that are very good. I'm most likely gonna get his paid sword, so we're gonna have a few more. Goddess Kiss is a skill. It's on an arc. It's on the arc I can remember in my head, but I don't remember the name of it. So you could put Scarlet Blade. That'd be interesting. What swords would be good on him? Yeah, March of the Saints. That one. So this sword is a strange. Why does this a sword have a magic attack damage increase? This will confuse me. Yeah, this sword here is going to be super good. This sword on him, because physical damage plus 15% and special. This sword is too damn strong. Yeah, this sword is quite hard to get because you gotta beat Zleorg, but it's more of an end game sword. But it's like one of the best swords in the game. I'm pretty sure it is. So I could use that sword on him, but what else could I use? This sword actually is really good. I don't need his paid weapon, because I could use this sword with this sword. Those two swords together could be super strong. But at the same time, I'm using this sword on Alice instead, I think. No, Zleorg, because I was building him the other time. Yeah, Zleorg is quite hard, but I have beaten him a few times now. This sword is very good too. Oh man. I might just get his paid sword just because I like it. Let's have a look at it again. I know it's non-attribute and special. I want to see how many more pulls I need for the paid, because I could do that. I might need like 15 more, I think. Yeah, I need 15 more for this. I'm probably gonna get it. Chance of special to do critical. No attribute damage. It's not as good as these swords that I've got though. I'm just gonna do it. I need to do... You know what I'm like, I'm gonna do it anyway. It's still a very good sword, I kinda want it anyways, even though I've got better swords. He doesn't have dual wields. I'm gonna have to put that on him. Yeah, it's still a decent strength though. I need to do 15 pulls, which is 4,500 paid crystals. That's fine. We'll get the paid sword because it's pretty good. I do have better swords, but if we could get the other unit here, that would be pretty damn good. But I'm not gonna ask for it because I had pretty decent luck. Reds. Oh. Very. Well, it could be the one arc I don't have, but there's 2 reds. Oh. Oh, really? 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 Yeah. He is rated 10 out of 10. I don't know why, it's provisional, so it could change. Why did I get another... Why did I get another one? I'll be honest, I don't need the other unit because I have Lilibet, right? So we need to do 5 more single pulls, and then I can get the sword. Even though it's not the best sword, but still nice to have it. Because I think a sword that increases physical damage doesn't include special damage. So that's number 1, that's number 2. If I got it right here, that'd be funny. Number 3. Another gold. Number 4. 1 more. Another gold. Really? Last one and I get sword. There we go. I did actually get Medine from 1 single pull. I have some decent luck actually. I have pretty good luck with units, but not all the time. Okay, let's get the sword now. Yeah, I don't know if I should mention that because it might be spoilers for some people. So that's why I kind of try to avoid saying that. Okay, sword. Good luck trying to say the name of this sword. I can't. I want. Shit. I can't. I'm not gonna bother saying that name because that's just way too complex for my English. Gold farm spots. Not really. I'll be honest, I don't farm gold because I've been stacked max on gold for ages, so I don't really know. But I think there are some... I swear there have been training stages right with gold. I don't know though. Yeah, this stage, but I don't think it's good for gold. We could get that though. I've got 204 of those. 774 of those. 3,000 of those. Another there. Yeah, I can't say that. I really can't. Okay, so this is the team I've been using for the hardest stages. Let's go to this team that I've been using for the events. Change it to Baran. Baran's going to be super good. You know what I might do? Is change Baran, or change my non-attribute attacker to Baran instead of Rem, because Rem has been out for quite a while, and when her trait is not active, she doesn't have a lot of damage cap increases. Now these are the only 2 4 Lords of Ruin that I have. I don't have the other guy And I don't have Rabbala. I don't have Zoglas. I know how surprising that is. He's so old and I don't have him. I know. Yeah, maybe actually. That could be interesting. Kyle gives everyone a shield when they're close to death. That would be interesting. Okay, let's just go over him a little bit quick. And then we're pretty much done. I will be awakening him. It's going to be quite fun to try him out. I don't usually do stages in the streams because the game is quite laggy on an emulator. He has some good resistance though. Yeah. Okay, let's equip his sword. He starts off with piercing and his new magic. I like this. So the two swords that I would put on him, for me, I'm personally thinking you could try Scarlet Blade, you know, you could have a stupid amount of damage cap increases. I kind of want to do that, but I can't right now because it's not built. Where is his paid sword? This sword is going to be super useful for him too. Yeah, this one, I want to say it. Chilang Glare Clean. I can't. I'm not gonna bother. I can't put dual wield because I don't have it unlocked yet. Yeah, so I'm gonna have this sword equipped, and the other sword I'm probably gonna equip is the Sword of Lost Souls, because physical and special attack damage and very high strength and HP. Good. I could go Google it. That would actually be a great. Yeah, this sword here is 12% instead of 10%, but it doesn't include special, so that's why I'm thinking his paid weapon's going to be a little bit better because it includes special. I don't really know where do I find where I would pronounce it. It is Google speech. I'm just gonna. Yeah, I'm fine without knowing. That's fine. Where did they come up with this name? I mean, it does sound German, actually. Not gonna lie. So yeah, I'm gonna be building him. I should have saved those changes. Let me put it back on. Yeah, I'm gonna be building this unit. And at the same time, I'm gonna be focusing on the event. He starts with his weapon, he's got 241 strength. I know that's low. Actually, look at this. I've got a rainbow potion right here that I could use. So that's the thing that I might do. I don't know if I'll do that. Look how much XP that is. How many numbers is that? 3, 6, 7, 8. 15 million. Yeah, I've got Degrug. I don't remember how I got her. It might have been from a single pull again. I know my luck's pretty good. I got Degrug. Let's have a look at this. So, I forgot what skill she has. I do have her built quite well. She's got the charisma. Now, the two new units have a skill that makes them have God attribute, right? God type. So that means this charisma, God type ally strength, defense, int, and mind plus 15%, right? So this will be very good with the other God of Ruin units. She's got Giga High Blazer, and Rabbala has the one that is like this, but 35% for int and defense. So, if you could have a pretty good damn team with this. these units. Yeah, what does she have? She's got, yeah, Household of Ruin she's also got, so Corrosion Fang, I like that skill, it's great. Evil Absorption, Two-Handed Spear. I thought she had something here. It doesn't seem like, yeah, she doesn't have the, you know, Beast Alliance. I don't see Beast Alliance on her, so that's one thing to note. The other two units that were released today do have Beast Alliance, but she doesn't. But she does have the Charisma, which would be very good with these two new units. I've almost fully maxed her, I just need a few more souls. That would be pretty nice. She is very good in Arena, but I prefer Nero. He's actually better. But yeah, I'm pretty much done for the stream now. I'm gonna build him in my own time. I'm probably gonna... Let's just do this. Enhance him, because I'm pretty sure I have to enhance for it to go again, to count towards the missions. I think. So I'm just doing this so I get the XP for it too. So using Big Brain, you can just enhance and then use the Rainbow Potion. I think. I'm not risking it. I could save the Rainbow Potion, but I kind of do. I don't know how much XP the event stages give. I have done all of the event stages. What is this? What materials does the last one require? Light of the World, really. I need a lot of these. I got one, I think, yesterday. So that's pretty good, actually. Here we go. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna be done for the stream now, so... I have 2 multiplayer rings. There's one ring, the one ring that increases the ailment resistance is the one I don't have. I've got everything else. Where is the... I think it should still be trading, right? Multiplayer, coin. I need this ring. Imagine this ring on Zleorg. I know nobody likes Zleorg. I kind of see why, because I tried building Zleorg the other day, and he just could not hit his damage cap at all, no matter what I did. So, it seems like he has some good skills, but he just doesn't do enough damage to reach his damage cap. This accessory here is going to be super good, but I preferred the damage cap increases instead. Yeah, I still... This armor, though... I would say the armor is the last thing you need. You don't need the armor. You could go for rainbow clusters, but I'm fine with those right now. Yeah, this ring is going to be super good. But again... So, I'm going to say one more thing. Imagine, you know the video I did on increasing a damage cap by 10,000 on every single unit. This Baran has an increase of 7,000 on him already. I think 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah. So let's say what 9,999 is a normal damage cap. You plus 7,000. You add another 7,000. His total damage cap can be 24,000, which is decent actually, pretty nice. But I have definitely seen higher than that, but pretty strong still. But yeah, I'm done for the stream now. I'm not going to do any more summons because I got the one unit I wanted. The other unit is still very strong. I did look at her skills and she is surprisingly good. But at the same time, very limited on uses because she's only Earth. And we've already got a unit which is Lilibet, so if you have her, you don't need the new unit. But yeah, next time I'll do a stream. Probably when the next unit comes out. They usually release a new unit every 2 weeks, so I I will definitely be doing a live stream every time they release a new unit, because I feel like it's pretty interesting and fun, and some people find it useful. So yeah, that's pretty much it for me. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, just leave them in the comments, because it'll be uploaded as a video later like normal. So yeah. Thanks for watching and bye. I'll try to do more videos, but still trying to come up with video ideas and stuff. So yeah, see ya in the next one, whenever that is. I do kind of like that outro, it's kind of funny. But yeah, see you in the next time, whenever that is, bye.